Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the AEW Ring Report. As you see right here, we're going to continue on with MJF match, hair versus title. MJF puts his hair on line against Darby Allin, and Darby Allin retained his championship. He's been a fighting champion ever since winning it. Darby continued that streak going. We'll talk about it. Speaking of that, breaking news right here, right now on the Pro Wrestling Show to report that the hardcore legend Mick Foley will be part of AEW for AEW buy-in with Renee Paquette, and Mick Foley will make his long-awaited debut on AEW. We'll see what Mick Foley has in store. Until a Pro Wrestling Show start right here, right now. Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here. Glad you join us on the Pro Wrestling Show, the AEW Ring Report. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe and spin. Tell a friend. Call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here on the AEW Ring Report. All right. Let's not waste no time whatsoever. Let's kick things off right here, right now. We'll kick things off with a lot going on. Not too much happening tonight on AEW, but we'll get it. Look at this. Willow Nightingale announced that she will no longer be participating in the Owen Female Cup tournament. Willow's had undisclosed injury that she didn't want to disclose. Willow had dropped the TBS championship. Willow Nightingale was a little bit upset about that. But Willow said that she wanted to vacate it because she no longer could defend it. So Willow Nightingale no longer the TBS champion. So Willow Nightingale, you saw that Willow Nightingale dropped the title. Jimmy Drain dropped Mercedes Monet. Where will Mercedes show up? So we'll see if she shows up eventually. But Willow Nightingale no longer the TBS champion, no longer the face of TBS. So we saw. Yeah. So we see Willow Nightingale. Right, from we had a lot of technical issues going on. Uh, A little different right here. Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly was in action as well too. So Kyle O'Reilly preparing himself, prepping himself. I'll show you that Kyle O'Reilly was in action tonight. So Kyle O'Reilly prepping himself for his match, whatever that match may be. Let's see. Also, too, Swerve Strickland. He'll be in the Owen Cup match as well against Bandito. And plus, the Ring Honor Championship perhaps will be online. We'll see that at the Double or Nothing. So it looks like Swerve Strickland turning heel. And Swerve showing a new leaf, being hurt, heelish, and dirty. You saw how that went down tonight. Well, for Swerve, making it personal as well. Also, too, it looks like Tekla and Athena and a host of others got their revenge on Mika and the Brawling Birds. I'm gonna show you that right here. Athena on her way to be the Ring Honor Forever Champion. You saw how that went down, but Tekla and the heels retain their title. Tekla will be in a fatal four-way defending her title against Hiroshita, Christian Liner, and Jamie Hayter, three former AEW Women's Champions. You'll see that as well. Also, too, Roosh put the whole wrestling world on notice. Roosh putting the whole world that he wants to challenge either the winner of the Darby Allin and MJF match next week. So Roosh looking to want to put an end to that, and Roosh might have his opportunity coming up against whoever who wants a shot at that championship. So we'll see who's Roosh going to fight moving forward. Also, too, right here, it's Jericho getting some reinforcements with his staying in the Stampede, folks of the Young Bucks and the Hurt business. Yeah, I'm gonna be part of that Stampede match. So looking forward to seeing that Jericho wants to get his hands on Ricochet. They get tagged, and Jericho had to get reinforcements with the Hurt and the Young Bucks. So we'll see that match. You can see right here. We're going to show you that picture. The set, I guess, if they're going to show it. They may show it, they may not. So, oh, what's going on? Right, you saw that right here, Mark Briscoe. There's a whole lot of chaos going on. Briscoe, one, so he's getting ready for his situation. Plus, you saw right here, Mark Briscoe getting attacked and got pinned by Tommaso Ciampa in that bloody street fight they had was really bloody. So you see, I don't know what's going on. See, right here, screaming. So Mark Briscoe keeping his own word. Well, it looks like Darby Allin defeated Speedball Mark Bailey to retain his AEW championship. Darby Allin has been a fighting world's champion. Darby Allin has been fighting and fighting and fighting. Darby Allin has done so. And, looks like Jet Speed and then we're trying to get Darby Allin a pep talk to say, Darby, don't let us down. Do what you got to do. Shave that man head ball to humiliate him and make him more insecure than ever before. So that was good talk. I'm thinking, Kevin Knight's gonna turn heels eventually because he's doing that, exactly more heelish tonight, speaking and stuff, confident. And then Darby got attacked from behind by MJF. MJF sending a clear message that he's gonna want to be a three-time world champion at the age of 30. And he probably may be. And he was on the Ariel Winer show and gave a good interview and stuff. MJF really good at that. So MJF knows the lay of the land. But tonight, Darby Allin retained his championship over Speedball Mike Bailey to get the 1, 2, 3. All right. That ends the AEW Ring Report. Let's move over to Wrestling Hot Topics. Wrestling Hot Topics, we're going to talk about this right here. We're hearing reports that WWE wants to revamp its tag team division and bring more emphasis on the tag team division. That's why WWE is trying to accept the tag team title, the World Tag Team title, and the WWE Tag Team title. We met with the tag teams, and hopefully they'll kind of help with the revamping to get them back together. You see the Street Profits that really they tag teaming on their women, on their partners and stuff. But it comes to want to be back tag team champions again. But they don't want to go for singles goal, which is crazy. But to each his own. We could see that a resurgence of the tag team division. But speaking of that, we told you earlier that Mick Foley will be joining AEW on the pre-show for Double or Nothing. Mick Foley making his first appearance in an AEW event. Mick Foley looks like he's gonna get to business by doing what he's doing. That he left WWE because he felt like WWE's political affiliation to the Trump administration really served his tide to what's going on with the current U.S. administration right now when it comes to wars and politics and stuff. So you got to respect that. All right, I'm gonna leave you with MJF and Darby Allin. They're gonna have their hair versus title match coming up at Double or Nothing. And then can MJF win back the AEW championship, or will Darby Allin keep the AEW title and keep that momentum going? Thank you all for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents the AEW Ring Report. I've been your host, Kendrick Dick, saying so long. Thanks for watching.